Well, hello there, everybody. I want to welcome everyone to my channel. I am Grandpa, and my channel is Coffee Time with Grandpa. Everybody is welcome on my channel, and today we're going to kind of have a little sit-down chat with me about what's going on around the world and different things that are starting to get really way out of hand. Like last night at midnight, I believe it was, our government shut down. Let me get some coffee here. Our government shut down last night, which was a big shock to me because personally I did not believe that would ever happen. We have the Democrats on one side of the aisle wanting more medical benefits, and that's one of the main reasons they didn't vote to go along with Trump's policies, and because there was too many major cuts in Medicare and Medicaid, and a lot of funding taking away from our institutions and stuff, and the list goes on and on and on. By now, everybody knows what the Democratic position is on the Democratic side, and the Republicans, of course, they want to cut government down to where it's manageable. They want to take the government from a huge bureaucracy that we have created over decades now. They want to make it more manageable and make it smaller. And of course, the population is having a hard time dealing with all the major cuts because a lot of people didn't realize that the government, they spend a lot of money keeping this country together. And when you start cutting programs left and right, a lot of people are going to get hurt. So it needs to be managed more uh, with people in mind and to saving jobs instead of terminating everybody. I totally understand where the federal government is coming from. They want to become a lot smaller, and they want to give the power back to the states to regulate a lot of these programs that the government has stuck their noses into. Now, I understand. I'm a Democrat, yes, but I understand President Trump's uh, programs and what he's trying to do. Uh, it is one of those things that I usually don't say much about because I don't like to get involved in politics because it's such a nasty business to be in. But I understand, and a lot of people are taking it the wrong way. Every time Trump tries to do something, they take it the wrong way. And it is really time that we compromise, Democrats, Republicans, whatever persuasion you are, uh, to try to work together a little bit better. Shutting down the government is not the answer. It is not the answer. We need government open because all it does on the bottom line is it hurts the poor people. The poor people are the ones that are going to be suffering by this shutdown. So I am totally against this shutdown. And I hope everybody wakes up and starts working with each other and makes our government stronger. Uh, there are certain things the federal government has a responsibility to do, and there are certain things that the states have a responsibility to do. And I am a believer that we need to work together more. By working together to solve our problems, we become stronger and a better nation for it. Now, that's my 2 cents that I'm going to be discussing today. Uh, I'm not going to take it any further than that. That I just pray the ones that are affected by this government shutdown that they get through it okay. Uh, uh, I will be praying for their healing and for their understanding. and hopefully the government will come to its senses and start working together instead of working against each other. It's no way to run the biggest economy in the world, no way to run our government. We deserve a lot better from our leadership than what we're getting. Now, today I want to recommend a book. People by now know that I'm a pagan, and I read a lot of books, and when I come across a special book, I like to share it with my audience. And this is one of these special books. This one was written by Kenneth Meadows. I don't know if you're familiar with that author, but he writes a lot about earth-based medicines that come from our our sacred Native American teachings. It's a lot that was lost. If you know anything about Native American history, when the white man came from Europe and started stealing the lands here in North America away from the Native Americans, who are the original peoples of this land, they lost a lot. They lost a lot of wisdom. They lost a lot of teachings because the white man was totally on a war-bent machine. They wanted to destroy every Native American they could get their hands on. And pretty much they succeeded, because by the time the 19th century rolled around, there were only a few natives that have survived on reservations, and the rest were all murdered in cold blood. Uh, that's why I love reading books about earth-based medicines and the wisdom of the Native American, because they have so much wisdom in them that we have lost. But it's a good thing that in these Native American communities that were still left after the white man took over, uh, they passed it on word of mouth down through the ages until modern times. So we have retrieved a lot of the Native American wisdom. This book is called Earth Medicine by Kenneth Meadows, and it's a straightforward read. It's an inspiring book. Kenneth Meadows offers fascinating insights into the powerful path of self-discovery and spiritual development. You too can share the essence of the Native American and American European shamanic wisdom. It's a great read. I went through it. It talks about the medicine wheel and how you can apply it to your daily lives, which is basically pagan in ancient ancestry wise, because we do consider our Native Americans pagans and their belief system, because it all went back to nature and what they observed in nature and how they applied it to their lives, and how do they apply it to their culture and their laws before the white man came over and polluted it with Christianity. Okay, it's recommended. Get it in your library. Now, I hope everybody by now is familiar with my channel, and uh, I live in the big state of Nebraska, and I love living in a rural area because I have been all over the world. I have traveled a lot. Due to my being in the military, I'm a veteran also of the United States Army. So I had an opportunity to travel not all around the world, but pretty seen a large chunk of it. You know, I've been to Europe. I've been all over Europe. I've been to Germany mainly because that is my heritage. I'm a German American that was naturalized, you know, in the United States. I was adopted by an American family when I was a little boy, only 4 years old. So basically, I grew up in the United States most of my life, except for the first 4 years, which was in Germany. But my father that adopted me, my adopted father, was in the military. So I was an Army brat and I traveled a lot. So I had a chance to see a lot of things. I've been to Germany. I've been all over Germany, including the capital of Berlin. I've been to France. I've been to Luxembourg. I've been to Belgium. I've been to Austria. I've been to Switzerland. I've been to many, many other countries around the European, states that are all the European Union now. So I learned a lot. I observed a lot. I researched a lot. I studied a lot. Every chance and opportunity that I had, I went ahead and went and saw Roman ruins all over Europe, because the Roman Empire was the empire that conquered most of Europe. Uh, I had a chance to see a lot in the United States. I've been on the Pacific coast, I've been on the Atlantic coast, I've been on the Mexican border, and I've been on the Canadian border. So I've seen a lot in the United States. I would love to travel more if I ever get the opportunity to travel more and bring you travel videos. I will absolutely do it. Right now, I do not have an automobile that is capable of traveling long distances. Okay. So, but next spring, I plan on traveling more by purchasing some kind of vehicle where I can travel much more now, because I want to see the Midwest a lot more. There's so much history in the Midwest to see. I want to explore Wyoming. I want to explore Colorado. I want to explore maybe Arizona, New Mexico. I would like to travel more in those areas where the deserts are and where the American Indians are. Their reservations still existing throughout the Midwest of the United States, maybe North Dakota, South Dakota, visit those areas. And I plan on bringing all my visitations that I do and my camping excursions, I plan on putting them on film and video. Uh, so my channel will be growing. It's growing now. Right now, I'm kind of limited under where I can go. So I do these sit-down videos and explain a little bit of the cultural background that I come from, because I'm German and I have some interesting stories to tell. And actually, for Halloween, I'm going to be retelling this story. I told it once on my videos, but I'm going to retell it again because of October Halloween coming up. It's a very spooky and spiritual story that happened to me when I was just a little boy. Uh, but I want to bring that story to you here in the near future. So there's always something exciting happening on my channel. You just have to make sure that you always like my channel. Make sure you always subscribe to my channel so you get the updates. Leave a little comment. If nothing else, just leave a little heart emoji on it, so I know that you watch the video completely through, because that's basically the goal. When you see my videos, let it play out. My videos are not, the longest video I think I've ever had was 22 minutes. And most of them are just shorts anyway that are less than a minute long. And they hit on several different factors of life. Being a senior citizen, I like to talk about how to help a senior citizen out, because it helps me out. It helps the senior citizens out. So I bring a lot of information to my audience. It is packed full. I have coming in close to 600 videos posted now on my YouTube channel. So always, if you want to find me, just put Coffee Time with Grandpa and I will pop right up and there you will find me. Now, I hope that everybody is having a good week, because I am having an excellent week. I'm working in the garden right now, cleaning up, getting ready for winter to settle in, and trying to improve my soil a little bit from last spring. I've noticed a few things. I had a infestation of grasshoppers here in Nebraska, which is strange to me because I didn't think grasshoppers could do so much damage. But boy, did they do that. They only went after one plant in my garden this year, and that was my Brussels sprouts. Anything cabbage related, I'm going to have to protect next year with netting of some kind because they will get into your cabbage. They love cabbage. Grasshoppers will destroy cabbage, Brussels sprouts, any kind of cabbage that you're growing with leafy, luscious leaves on it. They will get into it and they will destroy that plant. They won't stop. They keep on eating and they will destroy that plant. But I have learned a lot this summer about grasshoppers, and I'm going to take care of them next spring, believe me. And I will show you with updates of my garden segments that I do throughout the year. We have this month, it's kind of uneventful. There's not much going on as far as sky watching and watching the stars and the planets and the moons. There's not much of an interest. We do have a full moon this month. I think it's around the 21st or 22nd, around the equinoxes there. We will be coming into a full moon for a couple of days. And that's when I'm going to be asking for prayer requests. If you want me to pray for you, if you're struggling with something in your life that you want help with, let me know. And I will do a prayer request for you when I do my full moon rituals. Of course, there's a busy time coming ahead. Oh my goodness, whoops, I dropped my book. There's a busy time coming ahead right now with Halloween coming up. So we have the fall festival of Samhain coming up, which is a pagan festival. It's similar to Halloween, what we call Halloween. And there's also the winter solstice coming up in December 21st. And then there's the Yule season coming, which is basically our Christmas. And then we pop right into the new year for 2026. So things are going to be happening the next few months, and I'm going to be bringing you videos that are related to those subject matters. And I hope that it would spark enough interest for everybody to watch, because I do need your support. And this is the way I can get your support: by subscribing, by liking, by sharing my channel so other people have an opportunity to see what I'm all about. I am going to be sending love and blessings to everyone. I hope our Congress wakes up and starts working together. And I always pray for our leadership in the country, that our country will become strong and we will become a greater nation than we already are. I love you all. I'm sending love and blessings. And guess what? See you next time. Have a happy time with coffee. Bye-bye.